What's up guys, Owned by Tomato here, welcome back to another one of my videos. This time we're going to be doing something a little different than what I normally do, and that's because we're going to be starting a 70-day VR fitness challenge. So you may be thinking, what does the challenge consist of? Well, the challenge is going to consist of using the HTC Vive for 5 out of the 7 days of the week for an hour-long session, playing games that really get your heart rate up and going, make you move, duck, punch, jump, whatever. Just things that are going to make you physically active and start sweating. So you may be thinking, why 70 days? Why not the 50-day challenge that we saw great results from already on the Vive Reddit? Well, it said that it takes 66 days to form a habit, and so I wanted to do something close to that so that I can form a habit of living a healthier lifestyle, living a more active lifestyle. But it didn't really make sense to make it 66 days because that would be 9 weeks and 3 days. So I went ahead and rounded up, and so we're going to be doing 70 days. So as far as what equipment I'm going to be using the HTC Vive, obviously, and then I have a weighted vest that I bought a long time ago, barely used, that I'm going to be throwing on maybe week 2, week 3, depending on how I feel after the first week of doing this. So you may be wondering, why am I going to do this? Well, a few days ago I saw Leppermessiah's post on the Vive Reddit, and I saw his end results, and they were fantastic. And then today, as I was editing a video, all I could do was stare at my gut as I was moving around the room, reaching for things, bending over, doing stuff of that nature. And so it really made me want to kind of make a change. And so I figured, what better way to challenge myself to stay active and motivated than doing something that I already love to do. These games, I already own these games, and I already play them and have a fantastic time doing that. This is just going to make it a little more structured into a routine that I can follow, so that I can really get my heart rate up to a consistent rate for that weight loss zone, and for challenging that endurance and that conditioning, so that I step it up each week. And so one of the big issues that I can think of with this VR challenge is the sweat. The initial foam pads that ship with the HTC Vive, they soak up the sweat, and I'm afraid that at some point it's going to be so much that it's going to actually leak inside the Vive and mess up the technical components inside. Well, I have a waterproof cover from VR Covers that actually works fantastic. And so I'm going to be using that and a mixture of maybe like some headbands or something. I don't really know. It depends on how the first week goes. But I'm going to be using the VR cover mainly in order to prevent the sweat being an issue. So I'm going to be doing a weekly check-in video for this VR challenge, where I can check in and talk about any challenges that I had, any progress that I've made, any kind of issues that came up, as well as listing my new playlist for the next week. So now's the point in the video where it gets kind of weird. This series is probably going to be the only series ever in my entire life that you're going to see me without a shirt on. Because other than that, there's no reason for me to not have a shirt on. But I feel like every fitness challenge or something like that needs a starting point or a base for you to be able to measure your results at the end. And so I'm going to give you guys a starting point measure. It's not something that I'm ashamed of, but it's just not something that I was really ever expecting to share with the entire world. But anyways, let's go ahead and do this. So my starting weight during this is 210 pounds. As you can see, there's a lot to be desired. I mean, we're just going to be honest. And so I think the only thing that I've left out of the video so far is the workout that I'm going to be doing for the first week. And so the workout's going to consist of 10 minutes of audio shield for warm-up, 20 minutes of hollow point on waves 40 through 50, because they're treacherous, and much past that, I can't really get much further than that. 20 minutes of ultimate VR runner, one of my personal favorites, and it'll be sure to really get the legs. And then 10 minutes of Space Pirate Trainer for cooldown. And so as I said, I'm going to be posting a weekly check-in video every Thursday. So if you're interested in this challenge or seeing my progression throughout the whole thing, make sure you check that out. But I think I covered everything. If you guys have any questions, make sure you ask them in the comments below. I'll answer usually within about 20 minutes. But other than that, I'm going to go ahead and end this video, actually jump into my first workout. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. This has been Owned by Tomato. Later, guys.